Hello, guys. I'm so happy to be here with you today. One of the biggest struggles I see in the coaching industry, and people tell me constantly, is how do I create my social media calendar? How do I do this with feeling overwhelmed, with having a 9 to 5? How do I stay consistent? These are all things that I want to cover today. And I want to show you an example of a calendar. I did this as a gut calendar. Now, what's required for this is you got to know your niche. That's the biggest. Let me just get to sharing my screen. Hold on. And if you're listening to this on audio, definitely go to YouTube to check out the entire presentation. Okay, bear with me. All right, let's get right into this presentation. I needed to do a presentation because I wanted to stay on point, and sometimes I can, of course, go off point. All right, building a successful 30-day social media calendar for health and wellness coaches, a deep dive. So in order to stand out, you have to have a consistent strategy. I hear a lot of people come to me and say, I want to start an online business. You have to be able to stand out, and crafting a social media calendar is the best way to do this with your audience. Now, I will tell you, I have a company that I work with that helps me to do my social media. But before that, I crafted like ideas, but I didn't always do the captions for it. And that's where it's really great to use some of our content like infographics, to have a social media calendar. You can also, of course, do reels. You can also, of course, take long form video and turn into short form video. What I want you to think about today is, what is my niche? What do I want to be known for? I want you to second ask the questions, what are my ideal clients struggling with? So that you know exactly what are their pain and what is their desired pleasure. What comes out of it? We want to explore the steps to create content pillars. This is when you actually think of 3 to 5 categories where you can niche down even further and talk about your content pillars. Like, for an example, gut would be what you want to be known for. And then niching down, you could have like detox, you could have mindset, you could have food allergies, and you could have leaky gut. So you're talking even more specific about those different categories. I want to show you. You have to understand your audience, identify your target audience, and understand their needs, interests, and pain points. Conduct surveys, interviews, or analyze data to gain insight into your preferences. This is great when you do a poll on your stories. This is great when you actually ask people and do market research in that way. Get people on the phone, reach out to clients, past clients, present clients, ask them like, what are their problems in their own words. I think one of the biggest things that I see is so many of us use words that our clients don't understand. You want to ask them in their own words. If you don't have clients, find people who are within your target audience. Like if you're working with, women in their 40s who are dealing with belly bloat and weight gain, but you're specializing as gut issues, know what their biggest pain points are, know how they say it, and relate that to gut. One of the things that I did is I always said gut done different. And where women would come to me with all these gut problems, but their biggest desire, their pleasure was to lose weight. So I started shifting my marketing, my messaging to include weight loss. Define your brand messaging. Clearly articulate your brand's mission, vision, and values. Determine the key messages you want to convey to your audience. Identify core topics. List the main categories or topics related to your business that align with your brand and your audience. Consider the problems or products or services and the information your audience is seeking. Brainstorm subtopics. Break down each core topic into subtopics that provide more specific and detailed information. Aim for a diverse range of subtopics to keep your content varied and engaging. Just like I said, you could be a gut specialist. You could have subtopics as like mindset, niche, weight loss, leaky gut, food allergies, SIBO, autoimmune flares. Think of like the areas that you want your content to constantly dive in deep to. Map out your content pillars, group related core and subtopics into content pillars. These will represent the main themes of your content strategy. Aim for 3 to 5 content pillars to maintain focus and consistency. As long as you're bringing it back to gut, you want to think of like the areas where you're constantly diving into. So step 1 is define your content pillars. Content pillars serve as the foundation for your social media strategy, allowing you to organize and streamline your message. So for following gut health, the following pillars are essential. I just made these up. I said, I'm the gut coach. I looked at my past experience with Rachel's Wellness and the kind of content that I needed to put out to not only attract and engage, but to convert my ideal client. Weight loss, share tips for healthy weight loss through gut-friendly foods, recipes, and effective weight loss strategies that align with gut health. Food allergies, I had a lot of people. This was a huge pain point for people. Educate your audience about common food allergies, their impact on gut health, and provide alternatives and recipes for allergy-friendly meals. That was a biggie. Detox, highlight the importance of detoxification for gut health, featuring detox recipes, lifestyle practices, and expert insights on cleansing the digestive system. And mindset, address the psychological aspect of gut health, emphasizing the mind-gut connection, stress management, and mindfulness practices that contribute to an overall well-being. You could do the same if you were a weight loss coach. You could have as a content pillar hormone if you're constantly connecting those two. You could have another one as metabolism. You could have another one as fitness. If you're a mindset coach, you could have one that is about like affirmations. You could have one that's about stress, that mindset and that stress connection. You could have one that is about weight loss. I know a lot of mindset coaches that focus on weight loss and they end at yo-yo dieting. You could be a body positivity coach and have body positivity and then have your subcategories. Think of the areas that you want to dive in constantly in your content. So creating a 30-day calendar. This may feel extremely overwhelming to people, but it's not when you start to put together your theme. So week 1, I'm going to focus on one of my pillars, weight loss. Days 1 through 7, put a motivational weight loss quote. Share a success story from a client who achieved weight loss through gut health practices. Remember, we are a gut health coach. We're relating this to gut health. Create a short video just demonstrating a gut-friendly weight loss recipe. For me, that would be something like with cultured vegetables, kimchi with eggs and avocado, something like that. Post a carousel before and after images with success stories. Share a quick workout routine that complements gut health. You could do something like yoga for gut poses. You could do some Zen breathing, Zen running, where you really focus on the breath. Host a live Q&A session addressing weight loss and gut issues. Share a client testimonial video about their weight loss journey. So those are 7 days of content ideas. Now, again, your next step would be to go and create the captions. You can either get done for you captions from us, or you could go to something like ChatGTP and put in this prompt and say, I need a caption. Very easy. Those are the places where I use AI. I don't think, and I know AI is not good for writing like narratives or ebooks, at least not in my case, and I have great prompts, but it's great for social media content. Whoops. Week 2, food allergies, day 8 through 14. Post an infographic on common food allergies and their impact on gut health. We have infographics for that. Share a personal story about overcoming food allergies through a gut healthy diet. Feature a recipe using allergy-friendly ingredients. You could do that as a reel. You could do that as a static image. Host a live cooking session focusing on allergy-friendly meals. Or you could do a live going through the market showing allergy swaps, like for dairy, dairy-free, gluten-free, corn, swaps for eggs, swaps for dairy I already mentioned, but those are some great ideas. Share tips on dining out with food allergies while maintaining gut health. Post a quiz or poll to engage the audience in identifying potential food allergies. Share a success story of a client who improved gut health by managing food allergies. That's a great one. Week 3, detox. Share a graphic explaining the benefits of detox for gut health. Post a smoothie recipe with detailed ingredients and instructions. These are all ideas. Share a video discussing the importance of periodic gut detoxification. And detox is different for each one of you. That's how you set yourself apart, because how you view these ideas, I could give somebody this exact same content calendar and it would be different for all of you, because the way that you view these content topics are going to be different. Host a live session demonstrating a simple at-home detox routine. You could do a castor oil pack from Queen of the Thrones. That's a great one. Post a testimonial video from a client who experienced improved gut health through detox. Share a before and after image, highlight the effects of successful gut detox. Post a list of foods that support natural detoxification. Then we get into mindset. One of the reasons I focused on mindset is I felt like it was really hard to have gut issues, but it also, that mind and gut connection was so important. Share a mindfulness exercise to promote a positive mind-gut connection. You could do something on gratitude. You could do something on breathing. Breath work is really positive and trending right now. Post an inspirational quote related to the mind-gut connection. Host a live meditation session focusing on gut health. And if you're not good at just doing lives, one thing you can do is always get a PowerPoint from us and then do a live on that PowerPoint. Or, for example, we have a gut health blog package. Those could all be lives. So if you're scared to do a live, we lessen that overwhelm when we actually have the content and we know what we're doing. Share a personal story about overcoming stress and impact on gut health. Post a carousel of mindset tips for a healthy gut. Share a book recommendation related to the mind-gut connection. Feature a client testimonial video highlighting the role of mindset in their gut health journey, and host a live Q&A addressing questions about mindset and gut. So when you're thinking about doing, I just want to go back over these so you can see the weight loss is week 1, which we're focusing on. Now, of course, you can integrate these ideas and combine week 1, 2, 3, and 4 and make it so that you have your different content pillars circulating that week. But I felt that it was just easier to do it this way. Think about having also your month where you're focusing in on your content pillars and how they relate to your signature program, because there are a lot of people who give a lot of great information, but they're not leading them into DMs or PMs to get people to have conversations. Start giving hooks that lead people. Say, like, if you're giving away a recipe guide, say comment recipe guide. This could be an allergy-friendly recipe guide. This could be a recipe guide from something like our Content in a Box membership, where there's gluten-free and dairy-free recipes. You could do a recipe guide from any different content that you have, or any guide, comment guide in the comments, DM and PM. So by doing this and by getting super clear on your niche, what you want to be known for, and having these content pillars, it's going to help you to really stand out from the rest of people. It's also going to help you to organize your thoughts. You can also do this by getting out sticky notes at home and doing a 30-day calendar with sticky notes. But the thing that you want to think the thing that is the biggest to think about is you want to make sure that you're being consistent. I see so many coaches, they're not consistent in their social media, and then it just falls short. So I hope this was a really helpful presentation and little training. If you have any questions about social media content, or if you have any questions about creating your calendar, drop them under and I will be sure to get to you. All right, have a great time. Have a great day. Bye.